Good morning, traders. This is Perry Wilkie with StartupTrading.com. It is 10 minutes till 9 a.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, December 9th. So we're really just sitting here in this little minor uptrend after our zigzagging around waiting on FOMC. Um, Point of control from yesterday is 86 or 68.46 half. And then, I don't think we can probably trade either of the other two until post FOMC. Looking at the overnight session and where we're at, we're just basically trading in value for everything except for the Russell, who has already come down and tested yesterday's low, got a weak bounce off of it. Futures, really just hanging out here. So the title of the video is still on the SPY 680 to 690 with a pivot at 685. You can see on the cash market today, there's really no positions around where we are that are heavy. 68.46 is where we closed yesterday. We're down 4 points, so we'd be around 68.42 basically on the cash market. Uh, that's just not a lot going on there. But if you go into the SPY, there's a lot more on the positioning. So 680 to 690, you can just see the beef in the positions for today in the week so far. And then, you got a little bit of a pivot potentially at 685. I wouldn't, put it on the dime, but, you start building value above there, you're probably, 688 is what I'd be looking for to the top side. You start building value below it, and really, 682, 683. I don't even know if we can get down to the 680, but your extremes should be the 680 to 690 still. Uh, with that, looking at the Qs, and the Qs closed yesterday at 624.28. So just under the 625. You can see there's a lot of gamma on 625. Qs are currently trading 623 as I speak. And then you can see from 623 to 625, you got quite a bit of positions that both the bulls and the bears agree on. And then above 625 to 628. So it could be uh, just that may for the most part today, it could be just that 623 to 628. We'll see if we can get outside of that for a test, maybe a look below and fail or a look above and fail. Uh, but 617 should be your floor for today on extreme weakness. And then I would say on extreme strength, it's probably going to be 628 to 630. Looking at, just it and finer. And again, I put, these shadow boxes on the ETF or yeah, on the ETFs and on the cash market for where the a large cluster of gamma is on each of the sections. And so we're just sitting here on this 623 to 625, mostly in the overnight session tonight. And then you can see the 1 day expected move low is at 620, so maybe we'll get a test of there. And then again, that 617 to 618 should be your floor. Uh, and that's really what I'm watching, number one. And then just for those of you, and even if you don't play the S&P 500, if you just play the NQ, you should really be aware of this, 683 to 685 zone. It's almost setting up just like the Qs where we've, kind of coiled up in here overnight. So if we do get above 685, we have to see if that ends up being support them because we've got all these traders that would be trapped underneath of there, and another flush below. Uh, I think you'd really have to start making traction and holding below 682 to get a little bit bigger of a shakeout. I hope this helps. We'll see what Jack's looking at next, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.